Hello, it's your favorite sports thunk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Knicks beat the Pacers tonight, 130-121. It was a situation where Jalen Brunson went down early, like midway through the first quarter, missed the remainder of the first, all the first half, and then he came back and he seemed to have energized them. So they come back and get a hard-fought win, 130-121. Gil, I'm going to start with you tonight. What did you like about what the Knicks did, and what didn't you like about what the Pacers did?
I mean, what you mean what Brunson did? It clearly shows he's the heart and beat of that team. They were up 11 when he went down. Soon as he get hurt, they went down 11. So it was a minus 22 when he was out of the game going time. And soon as he comes back, you can see the energy, the soul, the patience, the leadership that he brings. So that was the glaring tale of the Knicks, that is their heartbeat. Now, if Indiana takes anything from this game, it should tell you, take out the head of the snake. The head of the snake is out, the rest of the snake falls, right? He goes out. They're basically a 22 point turnaround. Why are you playing one-on-one against him? He's a one-on-one assassin. He leads the NBA in fourth quarter points. And what's the new thing they have?
Fourth quarter points, clutch points.
Points. Yeah, they got the new thing, clutch points. Don't know what that is yet, but they got that. Right? He leads it, right? So the fact that he leads in clutch points and fourth quarter points lets you know this is a dangerous man to be trying to guard one-on-one. If you have any basketball knowledge, Rick Carlisle does, just double him. At this point, just double him. He's done proved one-on-one, you cannot stop this man.
Are we sure Rick Carlisle has basketball knowledge? Because for some reason he keeps putting them hard on Brunson, and every time Brunson sees him, he thinks oxtails, he thinks mac and cheese, he thinks candy yam, he thinks neck bone, he thinks cornbread, he thinks collard green. He's thinking it's Sunday dinner because he's cooking him. TJ McConnell comes in. He gave you 10 points and 12 assists in the limited minutes. And what he's doing more so than Nembhard, he's making Brunson work. Okay, sometimes it's not about being able to stop him because he's a tremendous one-on-one player, but you got to make him work. He does minimal effort when Nembhard is guarding him. He's going shooting over the top of him. You see what you call him is picking him up 94 feet. He's like, you know what? You might get some basket, but you're going to work for him. And that's what you have to do. And I don't understand. After the first game, you see Nembhard and you see him struggle. And I agree. At some point in time, you're going to have to get the ball out of his hand, and you're going to have to make Josh Hart. You're going to make Hartenstein. You're going to have to make other guys beat you because he's proven through the course of the year he can beat anybody. I'm not going to let him beat me. Pascal Siakam. Now, that's 2 games you've been bull jiving. Now, Tyrese Haliburton redeemed himself. He had 6 points on 6 shots. He played well, and I get it. He only had 12 points in the second half, but sometimes you got to be selfish. Sometimes you go like, you know what, y'all bull jiving. Let me go ahead and do this thing on my own. 11 of 19, 7 of 11 from a 3. Pascal Siakam, you bull jive tonight. Miles Turner, I don't know what you was on tonight, but you got to do better. You got to do better than what you gave him.
Yeah,
Ocho, take off.
He ain't played well the last 4 games, to be honest. The last 2 against Milwaukee and these 2, he ain't really.
You talking about Miles Turner or you talking about Pascal?
Yeah, Pascal.
Well, neither one of them played good in the first 2 games, and they need to play better because look at the bench points. Pacers in 2 games, 92. The Knicks, 15 bench points, but the Knicks are up 2-0.
I enjoyed the game. It was a good game. I really enjoyed it. That goddamn Josh Hart. I know everybody. We want to talk about Jalen Brunson this, Jalen Brunson that. Obviously, went out in the first quarter, missed the whole first half. But that goddamn Josh Hart, I think he is responsible and more the reason because of his rebounding prowess and getting those second chance points on why they are winning, well, kind of running away with the game at a certain point because of those rebounds that he's getting. Jalen Brunson, bruh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. To piggyback off of what Gil said, talk about being the heart and soul of that team. Oh, it's crazy. Obviously, I didn't expect the Knicks to be this far into the playoffs, for starters.
Mm-hmm.
And to see them playing the way they're playing, to see them handling the Pacers the way they're handling the Pacers is a sight to see after it's been so long since the Knicks have had playoff appearances like this. When's the last time they've been to?
Well, they was in the playoffs last year.
I mean,
I think what you call them beat them. Didn't the Heat beat them? I think the Heat knocked them out.
Knocked them out in the first though.
Yeah.
When's the last time they've been to the? How do you say it the right way? I don't want to say.
Oh, you talking about the Eastern Conference Finals or the NBA Finals?
Like the 90s,
Okay, okay, that's what I was trying to say. I got to get my terminology right. I got to get my terminology together.
Yeah. You know what? When it comes to Brunson, I mean not Brunson, but when it comes to Hart, his value, he's one of those guys, man, that you don't really know what you just put him out there, right?
Right.
Like, yo, do you, right? And we'll figure the shit out later. Just here, I don't know how much I can pay you right now, but we'll make it up in the back. We'll make it up for you. He's that type of player, right? The type of player where, like, he will take a pay cut for the team, he's going to have a coaching job. He's going to be on the staff. That's that player. He's such a glue player. And when you need him to score 19 and 15 rebounds,
he don't give you that.
Like, it lets you know now what Westbrook did then is needed. A guy who's going to go out there and just get it done. You need 15 rebounds for me? I got it, coach. You need 19? I got it, coach. You need seven assists? I got it, coach. Just let me know what you need me to do. I'm the handyman around here.
Mm-hmm.
The best compliment I can pay him is he's a basketball player.
Mm.
That's what he is, Gil.
Yep.
I mean, you don't really assign a title, a 1, a 2, a 3, or 4, or 5. He's a basketball player.
Yeah.
He'll do whatever you need to get done.
Yep.
Hey, son, we need you to play defense tonight. Okay. Son, we need you to give us 15 to 20 points. Okay, coach. Son, we need you to give us somewhere between 10 and 15 rebounds. Okay, coach. You know what? Son, we need you to, we're going to run the offense through you tonight. Okay, coach. Whatever you need. And see, this is why you have to watch to understand, because if you look at the offensive rebounds, you say, well, our offensive rebound them by 2. But look at when the Knicks got the rebounds in the fourth quarter when the game was won. It was one possession game. They got possession after possession. And when Indy couldn't get a rebound, or if they'd have got the rebound, could have maybe tied the game or went ahead, guess what happened? Now the Pacers get the rebound and get the putback. Either 2, and 1, or 3. And so that was the difference in the ball game. Late in the ball game, they couldn't keep Josh Hart. They couldn't keep Hartenstein off the glass. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at you, Miles. I'm like, Miles Turner's, he looking around like, who did it and what for? I'm like, bro, get on your ass on the glass. You 7 foot tall. This was, I mean, we know, Gil, Ocho, when you watch the Pacers, we know they don't play no defense. The Knicks shot 57% from the floor. They shot 47% from the 3. You're not going to beat very many teams unless you shoot 60% from the floor and 60% from the 3, because they're going to get whatever they want. And you saw Brunson. So just imagine, Brunson finished the night with 29 points. How many points you think he would have got had he played the entire ball game? It's another 40 piece. I'm disappointed because I want to see him get 5 consecutive 40 pieces, because that's what he's got to get. That's what he would have gotten. Now, Rick Carlisle, this is the way we play, and this is what got us here. Now, you can leave them hard on him if you want to, and you got to try to show your philosophy. Sometimes, we play Ocho, in football, we play the way we play. We don't block corners. Right. Well, you better take your best corner, and you better let him get frequent flower miles, because he damn sure better travel. Because if you don't, that number 1 wideout is going to eat your number 2 and 3 corners up.
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
If coach says that's the way they play and that's his philosophy, and they're not changing because he's going to stick to what he feels is work to get them to this point throughout the entirety of the year. So when they play in Indiana, which I'm assuming is what, maybe Friday or Saturday?
Mhm.
Yes.
Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Then Nimrod is going to be back on Jalen Brunson again.
Uh-huh.
So
40.
Nimhard.
Nimhard out. Nimhard?
Nimhard.
Nimhard.
Yes.
Like them hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of Nimhard. So, I mean, obviously the same thing is going to happen. So is it safe to say, since coach philosophy, and he's basically saying he's not going to change because this is the way we do things. So is this series basically over at this point?
If they continue to play Jalen Brunson one-on-one, yes.
It's idiotic, Chad. This is why. This is not regular season. This is the playoffs, right?
Exactly.
Playoffs, you're playing against specialty players. So you have a general offense. I mean, a defense. Like when we play in the regular season, it's like, all right, if he can shoot, we're going to go over. If he can shoot, we can switch. If he can't shoot, let's go under, right? You have, if he's on the left side, pushing baseline, you have typical defense, right?
Right.
It gets you through the season. When the playoffs start, you have to really adjust to specialty players. You can't just say, oh, Jalen Brunson, we're just going to switch. If he sees that, he's going to pick out the weakest person on the defense, and he's going to tear
Go
him.
call the screen from there.
And go at him.
No, you come. Like I used to do a pick and roll with him, but bring him over here. Let's get him. They usually do it with the Euros. We usually get the Euros on. Let me get the Euro over here. Let me go ahead, bop him a couple times and score. So you usually pick on the weakest person. So you have to change your defense for certain players. You might not be first round, normal defense. This round, they have a guy.
Yes.
You don't have a guy, so they don't really need to do anything defensively different than what they've been doing. They have a specialty guy, probably one of the most dangerous people in the fourth quarter right now. You have to focus on him the whole game, especially in the fourth, right? If they get to the next round, there's two people that does this, right? So you have to be able to change it up for the personnel. You can't be standard. This is not a call.
Yeah.
Right? It's a little bit different rounds.
Yeah, because what happens, Ocho, is that I'm playing Miami one night, then I got Orlando, then I got Atlanta, I got Charlotte. But see, in a 7-game series, you're specialized. And normally once you get to the playoffs, everybody has a guy that can go get buckets. Some teams have two guys.
Right.
You look at the Dallas Mavericks, they got two guys that you can put the ball in their hands and they can go get you a bucket.
Kyrie and Luka.
You got two. You look at Denver. Murray, put the ball in the hand, go get you buckets. Karl Anthony Towns, Ant-Man can go get you buckets. And so when you got a guy that can go get you buckets, and most guys in the NBA are great because you can't be good if you can't play one-on-one.
Right.
Look at the great players, they can all go one-on-one. If you can go one-on-one and you give a guy a steady diet, he'll build up a resistance to it. And then now he doesn't see the ball go in. See, the problem that they had is they let Jalen Brunson see the ball go in a couple of times. He hit his first couple of shots in the third. Kiss the baby.
Yeah.
Go ahead, kiss the baby, put the baby to bed. Because your ass about to be up all night. You ever sometimes, Ocho, you're like, I'm gonna get a nap when the baby go down. Because I already know she went down too early and my ass about to be up all night. So I'm gonna get some sleep when they get some sleep. Well, you let Brunson start to cook. Well, you know what? You're gonna be up all night because he about to tear your ass up.
Listen, I don't know much about basketball, but I do know the same as it goes for us. Once we catch a football in a game, just the first catch, and you get that feeling and that confidence and you get in that rhythm, I'm assuming Gil is probably the same when it comes to basketball. Once you hit 2 or 3 shots and that confidence and you in the rhythm and you feeling yourself, it's hell after that. It's hell for everybody after that.
All right, what DB you cooked? Who was lunch meat for you?
Everybody except Revis. Everybody.
No, I mean, imagine the person that's defending you is playing you one-on-one. You got 7 games with this dude.
Oh.
The coach is like, nah, we just gonna play him straight up. That's what we've been doing all year.
Exactly.
Hall of Fame jacket, where are you at? I'm about to be a star just off them, and that's what
that's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna let the linebacker run with me up the seam, take me to the 7,
right?
Take me on the out, the far cross. That's what y'all gonna. Okay,
that's easy work.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, but then basically these losses in these 40-point games. Obviously, he only had 29 tonight as far as Brunson goes. It's on the head coach then, because he's not making the proper adjustments to be able to stop him. Maybe you can't stop him, but at least contain him and force everybody else to beat you. But hell, even the supporting cast is having good games and putting up points as well.
The thing is, you got to make it difficult on him. You got to slow him down. You can't let him come down and every shot he put up. Hold on, what was he? He was 11 of 18. Now, mind you, he missed almost 15 minutes of the game.
Right.
So at that pace, he only missed, bro.
Like me, if I'm guarding Brunson, you know, I've played against these guys. I watched these guys. I've seen how they. When you're that small, you have a knack for putting the ball in the back. You've been small your whole life. You've been playing against taller guys since you was probably in middle school, right?
Yes.
So you've adjusted to this height since you was a kid,
right?
Nothing new for you. You do not play Nimrod. You do not play. Who's it? McConnell.
Mainly it was Nimhard and Neesmith. McConnell comes in and picks him up some, but they try to.
You don't want none of them on him.
Well, I mean, who you gonna put? Who you gonna put?
Siakam. You need some.
You can't put Siakam on Brunson.
Siakam can't do. He can't do nothing with what you call him. He can't do nothing with OG. So how the hell he gonna guard?
OG is stronger than him. So what I'm saying is, with Brunson himself, I want someone who's taller and has the arm length, because all Brunson's going to do is just hit you with his body because he's stronger. He's going to hit you with his body, turn around jumper. If you're the same height, if you're anywhere from 6'2" to 6'7", you're not going to bother his shot. He's used to that. He's used to that arm. So you need someone who's a little bit longer to make him shoot a little bit higher. You're not going to stop him. All he's going to do is try to get more into your body, hit you, and then he's going to try to spin fade. And your arm length should be able to alter the shot a little bit. Even if I'm guarding him, he's cooking me. because once he hits me with the body, I'm going to back up a little bit and he's going to be able to shoot the jump. So using his body to create that distance. It's just like a math equation, right? All right, you have long arms. Okay, you jump a little bit. So I need about 2 feet. Boom. Okay, that's it. Right? And that's all he's doing. He's calculating.
Hey, now when I think about it, Gil, ain't that the same thing that move Carmelo do? He always put that shoulder in you just to create a little bit of space.
A little bit of space.
You know, somebody,
yeah.
You're trying to dislodge him. You're trying to dislodge him off that spot. Yep. A lot of times what guys are doing, they're trying to draw an offensive foul, so they're trying to flop. And they're not going to give you that. They're not going to give you that come postseason. You have to earn fouls in the postseason, especially on a player like Jalen Brunson, because that's his game. Dip the shoulder, dislodge you off the spot, whether he's trying to shoot a jumper or he's trying to get to his spot and get to the basket. But they're not going to give you those calls. At some point in time, you can't keep letting guys. OG left, and he didn't play the entire fourth quarter, but he had 28. Brunson missed 15 minutes of the game. He missed the entire second quarter. He had 29. DiVincenzo, he had 28. Josh Hart had 19. Hartenstein had 14. At some point in time, you can't keep letting their starters get double figures. You can't let 3 guys of their starters have in the high 20s and shoot. OG was 10 of 19. Brunson was 11 of 18. DiVincenzo was 10 of 20. If you go back and look at it, only McBride that played at least 20 minutes, only one guy shot less than 50%. OG was 10 of 19. Hartenstein was 5 of 7. Jalen Brunson was 11 of 18. Josh Hart was 8 of 12. DiVincenzo was 10 of 20. Who the hell you beating? Let in the postseason? You let a team shoot 50. Do you understand, Ocho? Probably in shoot around, you couldn't shoot 57%. This is a game.
This is no different than with Miami. I mean, not Miami, but Phoenix Suns, right? They was all focused on offense, no defense. And then when it comes to the playoffs and you really need to lock down defensively,
it wasn't there.
You You don't have the muscle memory to do it. You know, doing it a certain way, you're gonna give up. You're gonna like. It's one of those things. Is you can pick him up full court.
Yes,
because he's not a great ball handler in a sense of like him or Hallie is not great ball handlers. They're not Kyrie Irving, right? They're not John Wall, right? So they'll fumble trying to get past you. They're great in the half court. So yeah, you try to tire me out in the back court, I'm gonna just pass it to Josh Hart. Boom. So this is just a matchup tweak. This is just a matchup tweak, but it seems like New York got accounted for all of it.
They do. We know this. Listen, we've said this all year. Indiana's looking to outscore you.
Yeah.
And if you look at the magic number for the Knicks, they got to 130. The Pacers are trying to get to 130, 135. They don't play defense. They don't have outstanding wing defenders. Miles Turner is a great help defender, but because his offense is lacking, he's lacking on defense. Normally, they tie together. You play good offensively, you get some steals, you get block shots. You play good defensively, all of a sudden the basket starts to go in the ball starts to go in the basket. But give the Knicks credit because when Brunson came back in, you could see it from the television.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have my sound on, you could see the people standing because they're like, okay, our savior is back. You see them now all of a sudden, DiVincenzo is shooting the ball. Oh, this about to go in. JB on the court. Josh Hart like, hey, man, if I get this rebound, kick this thing back to JB, oh, we good. Hartenstein, all of a sudden, he's crashing the boards even harder. And the thing is because they're crashing the boards, you're not making them pay. See, now you crash the board. Josh Hart doing all that board crashing. Y'all got to get that rebound and get the ball out, get it ahead, get some easy transition points. But the Knicks, give them credit. I thought the minutes would catch up with him, Gil, because Tibbs, he likes to play his guys heavy minutes. DiVincenzo played 44 minutes. Josh Hart again played all 48. Hartenstein played 39. Jalen Brunson played 32, but he missed 15 minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's doing is just old basketball, right? You know, when we played, Kobe didn't come out of the game, LeBron didn't come out of the game, not in the playoffs. Jordan didn't come out of the game, not in the playoffs, right? You know how to manage the time in the playoffs with timeouts, longer TNT or ESPN commercial breaks. So you're going to get your rest. But what I love about this series is I don't think New York fans understand the rules of the NBA, all right? Sit in the seats. I see somebody behind the basket get up from his seat and yell at the ref like he almost came on the court. Like, I don't know if y'all seeing this, but New York is wild right now, right?
Yeah.
You got two dudes sitting there like this ain't the Rucker sit down, right? They in there yelling at the ref, picking the ball up, wiping it off. I'm like, oh, they crazy out there. They turned up.
That's dope, man.
It is. Dope. I mean, the Knicks, look, there's a reason why they call Madison Square Garden the Mecca.
Yeah.
And when the Knicks are good, there's no better place to be. Look, you want the Knicks, you want the Celtics, you want the Lakers, obviously not the Warriors. And if you get the Bulls, sprinkle the Bulls in there, you'll be straight. But if you got the Knicks, the Lakers, the Celtics, and the Warriors,
you got a good game. Oh, NBA is popping. You got them teams good.
Yeah.
What? I don't care about anybody else.
Hey, so hypothetically speaking, I mean, I'm not wishing any bad luck on the Knicks, but if the Knicks win this series,
yeah,
who do you think they facing next?
Cancun
Celtics. They're facing the Celtics next.
Why he said Cancun?
Because it's about to be 4-1. You know who they facing? The team that wiped y'all out. They're gonna play them.
So wait a minute. So you what you saying? You saying the Knicks don't have a chance to beat the Celtics in the 7-game series?
Cancun. They're gonna be in Cancun, drinking pina coladas. They did great. Nobody's gonna be mad at them, man. Nobody, listen. There's some forces you face in life that just got your number, and they just better suited to do what they do. They play in Boston, right? They got stars over there. They got a team over there. They play defense over there. They got defense over there.
It's a two-headed monster in Boston. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
And then they got a Josh Hart. They got a White who plays defense. Porzingis, when he comes back, they just resting him now. See, nobody's paying attention to him because they winning every game by 20 plus.
Yeah.
Like
so you're not even giving the Knicks a chance if they. I mean, once they get to the next round.
4-1. And then whatever those dudes want on their contract, give it to them because they earned every dollar. See, I've never seen New York like this. See, New York, I know they gonna boo as soon as the score is 2-5. Oh, boo! 2-5. They booing. I've known the Garden to be. I seen a little turn up with Jeremy Lin, of course, and then
I remember Lin
when Trae Young got in that building.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when they was going at it back and forth. Yeah, that was dope.
Right here, different. Oh, this is different. And you know it's going to be sick when they play Boston.
Oh, because, Knicks and Boston.
Wait, the Knicks was good when Spreewell and Allen Houston was there, right? They was good back then, huh?
90. Well, they went to the finals in 90. What? That was that 95, 94. That was 94 because they lost to Houston because Houston swept Orlando the next year, and I think they went 99 and they ended up losing to the Spurs. Yeah, but I don't know if Spree. I don't know if was Spree on that team then. I don't think Spree was on that team then. The Allen Houston team. I don't think he was on that team.
Oh, he wasn't?
I think he was. Was he early 90s, like 93, 94, 95, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think Spree was there yet.
Let's go to state then.
Yeah, but they were like I said, when they're good, when the Knicks are, the Garden is rocking.
Yeah,
it's the Mecca. They call it the Mecca. No building has had more historical events from the Beatles to the Hove to Kevin Hart to boxing matches, Ali. I mean, you name it. Yeah. That building has hosted it. Elton John. It doesn't matter. So when it comes,
Sinatra.
Yeah, I mean, they just be honest, man. They probably got some code violations.
Spree was there. He was there in 99. Spree was there in 99.
Okay.
He was on that with Allen Houston. Okay. Was that the year? Was that the year that hit that shot? Was that the year that hit that 4-point play? Grandmama?
Larry Johnson.
Remember he hit that 4-point play? Because they was down like 2, and I think he ended up hitting a 4-point play or something. Yeah. Or maybe they were down 3, and he ended up hitting a 4-point play.
Yeah, I was in 99, so I don't know.
Yeah, that was it. It is like, hold on. I got to calm down. I got to make the shot now. It don't mean nothing if I don't make the shot. Hey, yeah, you're right. But the Knicks beat the Pacers 130-121. Jalen Brunson comes back in the second half, breathed life. A team that was down 11, they go on to win by 9, thanks to Jalen Brunson heroics. DiVincenzo was sensational again. Josh, OG Anunoby. That's going to be an interesting situation there, Gil.
It looked like he pulled his hamstring.
It did look bad because it did look bad. Yeah. What do I say about Josh Hart? I can't say enough good things about him. I think if I'm not mistaken, he might be leading the playoffs in rebounding, and he's 6'4".
That's crazy. That's why I compared him to the goddamn Dennis Rodman. I'm not calling Dennis Rodman undersized, but Rodman was all over the place. It's just like he had a knack in always knowing where the ball was going to land. If it didn't land where he was at, he was going to get it.
Yeah.
This lets you know one thing, man. He was with the Lakers, with the Pelicans, right? He was like a free man, right? He's over at the Knicks. You have a coach that believes in you, right? I'm not taking you out. This is your job. This is your team. Go out there and play. That I need you feeling that a coach can give a player. You're seeing it right now in real time. So when you think you need to yell at a player, you can see positive reinforcement. This man will run through a wall for that team.
Yep.
This is not the same Josh that was in Pelicans or in Los Angeles. You're looking at him like, man, why didn't we have him here? Because you didn't have a coach that believed in him like that one does right here.
That's it. That's the difference. And, he believes in him. If he takes a shot, a lot of times you get with Coach's son, we don't want you to shoot. You pass it. he pulls up from three. Tibbs doesn't give it, and he's hit some big threes. Hit one against Philly. Hit one the first game against Indiana. So Tibbs gives him the confidence that he can go out there and play his game. And if he makes a bad play, Gil, coach ain't looking. Hey, get hard out. You know,
that's one thing, man. They can go out there and just play back. They don't got to look over their
Play free.
They hear, they don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Because nobody coming for them.
Right.
48th tonight. Every sub, I'm just sitting there just looking straight, having a good old time. You touch mine, I'll be, oh, wait, what's up? Oh, you subbing? That shit.